So I'm the type of dude that will tell you if you've got a booger in your nose or your fly is down, because I don't want you to be embarrassed when you realize it later. All right, these are two minor examples. Having a booger, having your fly down isn't going to necessarily impact the rest of your life, but the embarrassing habits that we're talking about today will definitely impact your potential. Personally, professionally, if you are making any of these mistakes, unfortunately, you are not going to have the opportunities that people that don't actually will. All right, we're gonna start number one with your reputation. All right, and I wanna just talk about this because this is something that I see so often in today's world. Your idiot ass is posting stuff on social media about you behaving badly or you saying or doing things that are just like not good. And when I mean not good, you should never talk about anything that is going to be super polarizing. All right, whether or not it's about politics or religion or the fact that you're smarter than other people. This is the deal. I see a lot of people that are doing this, and you got to understand that you are automatically alienating 50% of the people that don't agree with you. If you're acting and showing that you're a slut, that's also going to impact you possibly in future relationships. You've got to understand that what you put out there socially or on social media can come back to bite you in the ass. Don't do it. Don't be an idiot. Think, gentlemen. You got to think before you post, because people are watching, whether or not you realize it or not. And I don't want you to miss out on opportunities. You also look like an idiot. Something else that makes you look like an idiot is cursing often, whether or not it's when you're speaking or when you're texting or when you're sending an email or posting a comment on this video like, yo, Alpha, you're effing awesome. Actually, I'll excuse that. I also want you to drop one of these on the video if you haven't yet, to tell the algorithm to suck it. Thank you. Anyway, back to communication. If you are somebody that doesn't have the ability to eloquently speak or get your point across or make small talk, unfortunately, this is going to hold you back. It's also embarrassing. The best way that you can learn is to practice. Get out there, start speaking, and if you catch yourself using a bunch of filler words, you've got to just identify it, catch yourself, pause, and keep going. Eventually, you're gonna basically break yourself with a bad habit. Another unfortunate, embarrassing thing that a lot of you guys are doing that is gonna potentially hold you back is bad style. All right? What you wear matters greatly. Make sure that your clothing isn't wrinkled. Make sure that it isn't stained. Make sure that it fits you properly. If you are wearing clothing that's too tight, this is embarrassing. It makes you look like a sausage. If it's too big, boxy, or baggy, it makes you look skinny. Gentlemen, make sure that you're wearing clothing that is on trend, in style, but not overly trendy or overly stylish. A good rule of thumb is wear clothing that fits your body, that is timeless, classic, and it's gonna make you look good. The next thing that's gonna hold you back is being obnoxious. All right, whether or not you talk too loudly on the phone, you're somebody who laughs way too loud, or you're just kind of an ass, this is gonna hold you back. If you brag, if you boast, if you're somebody that thinks your shit doesn't stink, I got news for you, it does. Something else that does is your breath. So it's easy to tell somebody like, hey, you got something in your teeth. It's hard to tell somebody, yo, it smells like you ate a shit burger for breakfast, right? It's one of those things, though, that a lot of people that have bad breath don't even realize it because people aren't honest with them. Guys, you've got to up your oral hygiene game. Make sure that you brush your teeth twice a day, you're flossing, and you're going for regular cleanings and checkups. Your teeth, your mouth, your smile, unfortunately, is one of the things that people notice, which is one of the things we got to talk about, and it is smiling. If you're not smiling, this, once again, is gonna hold you back. Smiling lets everybody know, yo, I'm friendly, I'm engaging, and I'm somebody that you wanna hang out with or date or whatever. If you're not smiling because you don't smile or you hate your teeth, it's time to fix them, do something about it. Go get veneers, go get some type of orthodontic procedure. It's never been more affordable or effective to fix your funky mouth, all right? Something else that's funky is your nose hairs. If they're long, trim them. If you got ear hair or your ears are dirty, this, gentleman, is disgusting. It's also something that you can't see, unfortunately. It's very difficult to like look in the mirror and like see your ear. And so it's critical that you use a Q-tip, all right, every day, every other day, clean your ears, make sure that you're fresh. Something else that needs to be fresh is your pits. Stinky, bad body odor is one of the things that will instantly make people repel from you. Something else that will is too much cologne. If you're overpowering, cologne is knocking people like in the face. Like if you're wearing too much, this is, once again, it's gonna hold you back. Less is more, all right? Something else that's going to be stinky that you need to honestly fix is your balls. If your balls smell, there is zero chance that you're going to have as much opportunity with those spicy-ass senoritas as you could. You're like, yo, Alpha, how do I fix my stinky balls? Gentlemen, it's simple. Boom. Pete and Pedro non-talc-based powder. This is the best ball powder on the market. A little bit of this on your balls, right before you leave the house. Bingo, bango, you're out the door. Also, put it on your butt crack, because swamp ass, that little like wet streak up your butt, is definitely also a little bit embarrassing, and it's disgusting. The best, gentlemen, if you want your balls to smell as fresh as mine, I want you to hit that link down below. There's gonna be a limited time discount code. I want a dude with stinky balls said 0 spicy senoritas ever. Something else that they never said is, I want a guy with bad posture, or a weak handshake, or who doesn't make eye contact, which is the next thing, and unfortunate, embarrassing habits that is going to hold you back, and that is weak ass, submissive body language. You gotta stand up, boom, you gotta walk like you mean it. You've gotta make eye contact, gentlemen. If you don't, you're gonna look sneaky, you're gonna look shifty. You gotta look people in the eye. And when you shake hands, gentlemen, you gotta shake hands like you're a man, not a boy, not a girl, a man. And actually, hang on, I gotta, sorry. Where was, oh, hold on. Do you see what I did there? I just did something that's gonna potentially ruin your chances, and that is always being obsessed with my phone. Constantly having your head buried in your phone, gentlemen, is an epidemic. The other day, I was at the airport. I'm standing there getting ready to board, and I just look around. Every single person was looking at their phone, and it was so crazy that I actually filmed it. Check this out. Put the shit away, gentlemen. I'm telling you, you're gonna miss out on opportunities if you don't. Something else that's gonna make you miss out on opportunities is constantly interrupting people.
Know me and I wouldn't have done it, and
if I don't know you, then why?
Please stop interrupting me.
There's nothing more annoying than trying to have a conversation with somebody that's always butting in or just waiting for their time to talk. You've got to be an active listener, which means you've got to engage, you've got to nod, you've got to possibly like touch a shoulder, gentlemen. It's next level. It's also going to make people feel like you are actually listening to what they have to say and connecting. Something else that's going to unfortunately make you not connect is constantly gossiping or talking shit. If you're somebody that gossips or talks shit about other people, realize that other people are paying attention, and it's going to prevent you from ever truly connecting with them. The other thing is they're never actually going to trust you. Being a know-it-all is also something that's going to hold you back. Nobody likes somebody who always thinks they're right or knows everything. It's really annoying, honestly. Something else that's annoying is ignorance. If you're stupid, if you don't actually seek knowledge, if when you talk, you say things that are just like insensitive or basically like racist or anything like that, like this is something that is honestly gonna hold you back, and people are never gonna truly wanna date you or hire you, or the right people aren't gonna wanna date you or hire you. Something else is if you blame other people. There's nothing worse than somebody that never accepts responsibility for their actions or when they make a mistake. If you have the ability to say, you know what, oh, that's me, sorry, you apologize, right? Automatically people are gonna think that they can trust you more, and you're gonna have more opportunities. In relationships, something else that's gonna make you unfortunately miss out, and that's kind of embarrassing, is being needy and clingy. Nobody wants to be that person, all right? Nobody wants to date that person. If you're somebody that's snooping through their phone, looking because you don't trust them, another thing that's gonna honestly hold you back. If you don't have control over your emotions, if you freak out over the littlest thing, or you get super jealous for no reason, once again, it's embarrassing. It's also something that people don't want to deal with. I'm sorry. Apologizing all the time, also super fucking annoying. It's also like embarrassing. Stand up for yourself. You got an opinion, gentlemen. It's okay. If they don't like it, screw them. It's your opinion. Who cares? Now, if your opinion is wrong and you find out that it's wrong, definitely apologize. Something else we got to talk about is your body. Are you fat? Are you sloppy? If so, sorry. This may sting a little bit, but once again, I'm the guy that's gonna tell you if you got a booger in your nose. If you are not taking care of yourself physically, you gotta understand that you are gonna miss out on opportunities, professionally, socially, romantically, because the fact is, we are a visual society. If you don't take care of yourself, if you're somebody that is a bit overweight, or you've got like super sloppy man boobs or whatever, right? You gotta understand that people are judging you. But Alpha, that's not fair. Yeah, really? You know what else isn't fair? That you're a whiny little bitch, which is something else that's unfortunately an embarrassing trait that's gonna hold you back. Gentlemen, take ownership for your life, take ownership for your action. Nobody is coming to save you other than actually Pete and Pedro if you got stinky balls. And now word from today's video sponsor.
Hey!
Come on in.
Wow, it smells amazing in here. What is it?
Is it these?
It's not those.
I baked you cookies. Is it these?
No, it's better than that.
I'm wearing my new cologne. Is it this?
No, it's even better. my God, it's your balls.
Pete and Pedro's ball powder will keep you fresh, dry, and smelling amazing all day long. Head over to peteandpedro.com. Gentlemen, when your balls smell this fresh, nothing else matters.